What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome to my week 5 and 6 update. I'm currently in week 7 of my bulk. Just started week 7 of my bulk yesterday. It's gone so quick, man. 7 weeks of bulking already. It's, time flies by, literally. It's crazy. When I get older, my life gets so much quicker. When I was younger, my life used to be so much slower. It's crazy, but I hope everyone is amazingly well. Hope everyone is enjoying the series so far. Crazy feedback I get off you guys. It really does mean a lot to me. All the messages I receive. Hopefully you find it entertaining as well as educational. Hopefully you learn something new that you can implement into your own training, diet, that kind of thing. So thank you for all the support. Let's start with my current weight. So this week I woke up at 154 3/4, just under 155 pounds. However, this morning I was 153.5 pounds, so I dropped a little bit from yesterday. Main reason is because I didn't eat as much because I was quite busy with uni and stuff like that. So unfortunately stuff like that happens, but don't let the scales kind of ruin your day, you know what I mean. Yeah, training has been going really good. So I'm into my 7th week now, and I've literally probably added a pound. I'm about 7 pounds above baseline weight at the moment, so I've added about a pound a week, which is kind of a good rate of putting on body weight, especially as a natural. Just keeping it clean, tidy, and just slow. That's the whole process about being slow. Although you do see me eating a lot of junk food and stuff like that, I do eat a lot of healthy, clean foods most of the time. The junk food is just purely for entertainment purposes. Something a little bit different on my channel, and everyone loves eating junk food. Who doesn't? I love watching seeing people eat junk food. So yeah. Training's been really good as usual. To be fair, I have my moments where it goes really well, then I have my one odd dull session where I don't seem to be able to improve any of my lifts or anything like that. However, still hitting PBs on my flat dumbbell press, and my incline barbell press. Hitting PBs on my incline. Pretty much every movement I do in compound wise, I am pretty much progressing. So yeah, a lot of you guys seem to message me saying I've improved on my bench press by 10 kilos. Why am I not seeing results? This stuff takes time, guys. Seriously, you just need to be slow with the process. Stay consistent with the process, make sure you're eating in a surplus, and eventually you will see some tissue there. Don't just assume I've added 10 kilos onto my bench press, that must mean I've gained muscle. No, that's not always the case. A lot of stuff plays a role in that kind of stuff, so just take your time, be consistent, and the results will come, I promise you. George Osborne will promise you that. I want to speak about my new title of this video is my new carb cycle approach to my training. So as you guys already know, I'm on a push-pull legs rest split. What I'm implementing now is different kind of carbs on each day due to like the higher demands. For example, training on a push session, the carbohydrate demands are a little bit lower than compared to a leg session where the energy levels the carb demand is a little bit higher, for example. So this is what it's currently looking like for me at the moment. So on a push day, I'm hitting 350 to 400 grams of carbs. Now the reason for this increasing is because you guys know that my pushing muscles, so my chest, my shoulders are very weak. I'm a very weak presser. I'm not the strongest presser out there. So, and in regards to like my physique, looking at myself in the mirror, my chest, especially a lagging body part. So, adding more nutrition, adding more carbs into that will hopefully help benefit some kind of muscle growth, some kind of strength gains in that kind of position. So I'm hitting between, mainly it's probably about 400 grams of carbs, if I'm honest with you guys. 350 is kind of the lowest I'll go, but 400 grams of carbs on my push days. Now on my pull days, I'm hitting again 400 grams of carbs. Main reason is because it's a little bit higher demand than it is on push, obviously, especially when you're deadlifting. So deadlifting, I'm hitting about 450 grams of carbs when I'm doing my deadlift rotation. However, if I'm doing my barbell row rotation or my pull down rotation, I will be hitting 400 grams of carbs because the demand is not as high. For example, we do deadlifts all the time. Well, everyone does a deadlift. How fucked do you feel after doing like 3 sets of deadlifts to like failure. How fucked do you feel? You have to sit down for 5 minutes. So the demand is much higher than what it is when you train like arms, for example. So I'm gonna have 450 gram of carbs on my deadlift days, 400 gram of carbs on my pull down days, and my barbell row variation day. In regards to legs obviously a high demand. Obviously if you're back squatting, V squat, any kind of squatting is kind of a high demand. If you're lifting quite heavy on leg sessions, then it's taxing. So 450 gram of carbs on my leg days. So that's in regards to carbs. That is what my carbohydrate cycle looks like at the moment. In regards to my protein, now I've increased my protein. Previously it used to be 180 to 200 grams of protein a day. I've increased it to 200 to 220 grams a day. Now the reason behind this is because I am looking to see how well my body recovers from sessions, for example. If your protein's very low, you'll probably find that you do not recover as well in sessions. Your muscle DOMs, your muscle soreness will last a little bit longer than what it usually would. That's the main reason. Protein helps build muscle, recover muscle, that kind of basically repairs muscle. So if you're not recovering properly, your protein's a little bit low. So I'm trying to increase my protein, trying to see that if my recovery is any better than what it is at the moment, because my recovery is good, don't get me wrong, but I'm looking to maybe if I had 20-25 grams of protein a day, will that help aid my recovery even more? If I can aid recovery even more, that means I can perform better within the gym. So a tip for you guys, if you're looking to, if your recovery is really poor, look at trying to increase your protein. Don't be increasing it by like 100 grams per day. Slowly implement it up by like 20 grams. Find out how your body reacts. Find out if you're recovering better outside of the gym. Your muscles are not as sore as what they used to be. And yeah, so pretty much 200 to 220 grams of protein a day is my protein intake. In regards to fat, I'm still hitting around 50 to 60 grams of fat, and on rest days I'm hitting about 70 grams of fat. As you guys know, I deplete myself of carbohydrates still on my rest days, although I have increased my carb intake on rest days. It used to be 100 grams, it's now 150 grams. Main reason behind that is because my carbs were so low that I weren't really recovering properly, and I could feel it in the next session. I could feel that the 100 gram of carbs I had in the last session, on my rest day, the day before, I could feel that in my next push session because my energy was quite lacking. I was quite slow, felt fatigued, didn't feel like I recovered properly. So adding a bit of carbs, more carbs into my rest day is going to be good for me. I love eating some carbs, and that's just probably going to be through rice and oats is on my rest day. When I go to bed on my rest days, I have my porridge oats with almond butter. It's absolutely lovely, a bit of pink Himalayan salt. I'll upload a photo on my Instagrams and stuff like that, so for you guys to see. But yeah, in regards to that, everything is going okay. I'm still improving on my lifts, on my deadlifts going up. I'm still doing about 150 for about 8 or 9 reps. Barbell rowing like 90 kilos still for about 7 or 8 reps. Safety bar squats, I'm doing like 120 for like a good 8 reps at the moment, so I'm trying to work on my squat. I'm not the best squatter in the world, I'll be honest. It's just the movement. I've got tight hips and tight hamstrings, that kind of stuff, so it's kind of my own fault. However, I'm getting back into squatting again. My leg press is really strong at the moment. For me, I'm doing about 340 kilos for a good solid 12 reps, which is pretty good for me. It's pretty strong. It's about 8 or 9 plates each side. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And yeah, as I said before, my barbell incline for the shoulders is going up, which is good. That was my main weakness, and my flat dumbbells are going up. My incline barbell press for the upper chest is going up slowly. So everything is progressing. I just need to stay consistent with it, and the results will come. So yeah, in regards to steps as well, still hitting around 15,000 steps. As you guys know, in my last bulk I got really fat. And got unhealthy fat, and I was unfit, and when it comes to doing cardio I was absolutely blowing. This time I'm doing cardio. You guys probably see me on the Instagram and Snapchat, so I'm doing cardio like at least twice a week at the moment. I just want to keep healthy. You guys like, why are you doing so much cardio when you're bulking? I just want to keep healthy. I don't want to get unfit, and I want to keep some sort of condition. As you guys know, I'm quite vascular in the legs. My calves are quite conditioned, and I want to keep that for a little bit, as long as I can, if I'm honest. Still got abs are still coming through, which is good. Training abs every day at the moment, every session. So if you guys are struggling to if you guys are struggling to maybe progress on your ab training, maybe notice anything, try and add in like 3 or 4 sets of rope crunches in each session. It really works well for me at the moment, and yeah, I've definitely noticed that my abs look a lot thicker and a lot more defined from that, even though I'm increasing my body weight, which is really good actually, because abs were one of my weak points in my physique. When I did a physique update and you guys critiqued my physique, the main reason was because I didn't actually train abs, if I'm honest, and now I'm doing abs every session, so that's good. And on rest days as well, I'm doing 30 minutes of cardio on Stairmaster, so I'm still keeping very active and still trying to keep the blood flowing in the muscles, and just, you know, feeling good. Cardio makes me feel good as well, so if something makes you feel good, fucking stick to it, you know what I mean? Don't be like rushing, not rushing, I don't know what I'm saying now. Don't be doing something if you're not enjoying it, you know what I mean? But yeah, that is pretty much it for this week's update. Any questions in regards to like my carb cycling, my protein intake, my fat intake, that kind of thing, message me on the Instagram, Snapchat's George Osborne 12. And yeah, hopefully, like I said, you're enjoying the series so far. Make sure you smash the like buttons, it really does appreciate it. And if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe, and you've got a lot of catching up to do. Believe me, you've got about a good 2 hours worth of videos to catch up on, so hopefully you do that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video as well, giving you like an insight into how you can carb cycle and try it for yourself. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Any questions, message me, comment down below. And yeah, thank you for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.